Hey you guys, it's your girl Spice. Sorry about that. This Prism Live sometimes has some issues. It was taking a while, like circulating over and over again. But welcome in. Happy Thursday evening. Hopefully you guys had a nice day. I've been out here grinding like during the day and my phone gets really hot, so I thought I'd wait till the evening when it's like cooler so it wouldn't overheat. So I was checking out some of my other friends that do gig works. I was checking out their YouTube streams and as well as some additional people. I was doing mostly rideshare today. I haven't really had any food deliveries, and if I did, they're like so small that I can't really remember. I'm already tired. It's like 8:55 and I told myself I'd probably stay out till 10 or 11, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys the wind around here. Like, high winds scare me. Like last night I hardly got any sleep because like I just hear the wind and feel the wind, and it's just kind of scary. Like to see how powerful it is. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is going. It's live, so that's what happens when it's live. Anything's bound to happen. All right, let me see if I could show you. I don't know why everything looks super dark. I don't know if it's the positioning of my camera or what, but it looks super dark right now. You guys see the wind on the water? Let me see. I'm trying to get you guys a good view. And honestly, I just wanted to get some of these rides and go the hell home, but it's taking longer than expected. And both of my phones have been acting really crappy. Like the one that I used to stream on, like part of the screen is like a bright white light. And then the other phone that I use for the Uber app, I can't hear anything. I can't hear like notifications when I get like a request. I think it's just because it's dark tonight that we really can't see. Let me see if my chat's on. Hi chat, enter text. But you guys see I still got my little shamrocks going. Because how many more days do we have? Like 4 more days, and it's St. Patrick's Day. So I thought I'd turn the lights on today. I'm gonna drive to In-N-Out or Starboard. I'm gonna turn on some food deliveries too. Right now I just had on rideshare, but we'll put some food deliveries on. And I just put area preference West LA because I do not feel like driving all over the place tonight. I'm honestly really tired. And I made like over 100 today. Just slightly over 100, like 105. I want more than that. Kiss me, I'm Irish. That's so funny. Hey, guy that comments, welcome in. Hello. How are you guys doing? Are you guys tired like me? Kiss me because you're Irish. What if your lips got herpes on them or something? We can't just be kissing any old lips. I got like a drop of Irish in me according to Ancestry. Have you guys done Ancestry yet? I've asked a couple of you guys if you have. I did it and I really like recommend it to everybody because it just opens your eyes to like a bigger view, seeing how many people we're really connected to. And I met some ancestors like that learned a little bit more about my lineage or heritage or ancestry. I know. Did it already pass or is it about to take place? Let me know because I want to know. And I also, if you guys see the header up above, it says answer and emojis. I'm going to be asking you guys some questions. Like, if the answer is no, I need a sad face in the comment section. If the answer pertains to you, like for example, do you have a cat? Drop a cat emoji in the comment section, okay? If you understand the instructions, put a happy face emoji in the comment section. The like everyone. Oh yes, everybody hit the like button like Canadian said. What is that? Is that a laughing or is that a crying emoji? Let's see here. If your house is purple, put a purple umbrella in the comment section. If not, I need to see a sad face in the comment section. You guys are gonna actually have to listen to me tonight. If you guys like to add salt to your food, I need to see a salt shaker in the comment section. If you don't like salt in your food, you do not like salty food, I need a sad face. I love emojis. Oh no, are you crying in my comment section? It's a no. Okay. Do you have a dog? Either put a dog in the comment section or put a crying sad face. Thank you. Oh, so you like salt? Okay. If you like spice, let me see some spice in the comment section. Or put a sad face, which is also a loser if you don't like spice. No, just playing. I'm just playing, you guys, kind of. Hey, Juvelin? Give me a second, you guys. I'm rolling close to the police station, so we want to keep cool. Hindo Kasabi Cows Books. What the hell? Hey, Juvelin, welcome in. I don't know what that means. Okay, thank you, guy that comments. Guy that comments is a winner. If you wear the pants in the house, put some pants in the comment section or put the crying face in the comment section. If you wear the pants in the house, put some pants down there or put some crying. I guess you don't wear the pants in the house. If you ever slept with a man, put a man in the comment section or put a crying face. If you ever slept with a man before, put a little man in the comment section. If not, put some crying. Someone's crying on my stream. Oh shoot. If you have some money in your purse or your wallet right now, not in the bank, right now in your wallet or in your purse, put a dollar bill or put some crying in the comment section. He says this is getting too weird. We got to keep it spicy on here. It is after 9 o'clock Canadian. He said this is getting too weird. It depends on who you ask. If you own a bike, put a bike in the comment section. If not, put some crying, some tears. What is that? Guy that comments, what is that little emoji? I don't know what that one is. Dirty Stack and Deb had it earlier too. I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be a flower or something? What is that? I think it's time for okay, we got a customer. Poor Canadian. He's like, I gotta. Hey, Stardashians, welcome in. Oh, my customer took off, you guys. Let's see. What other kind? Let me see. Oh gosh, what's a good one I can ask you guys? If you have children in the house that live with you, guy that comments, if you have children that live with you, put like a baby in the comment section, or put some crying if you don't have any kids in the house. We're trying to see if you got some kids at the house. Oh God, this person over here won't let me in. They're like in my lane. Do you guys see this? You see this white car pulling out? They are in my lane. How did they pass their driving test? And this other one too. Isn't this like a lane that we go in? They're all coming out the wrong lane. How did you do that icon with the spices? It's like a little GIF on this app. What's that? On the Prism app. They have a lot of little GIFs, GIFs. I couldn't see. You guys, I'm working with the jalopy phone, okay? Oh, you guys got some kids at the house, okay. We got some baby daddies over here, some baby mamas. I didn't see it. Oh, I'll have to explain it to you if I can. I don't think it's too difficult. It was like at the very bottom, there's like these different ones that says favorite, and then it looks like something's peeling down, like pulling down, and that was the different gifts. You click on that. If you sleep in a bed every night, put a bed in the comment section. If you don't, put some teardrops. You might be homeless. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. You may be homeless, but you still got a cell phone, damn it. Just kidding. That was horrible. I'm gonna just keep it real with you guys. I don't sleep in a bed. I got a futon that turns into a bed, so it's not a real bed, so don't feel bad. I have like 2 futons where I live. I don't have the real bed, but it's a bed. It's a futon that turns into... Damn, guy that comments got a lot of kids over there. Guy that comments has a bed. Good for you, guy that comments. He's got a bed that Stardashian's got. You might have to put a little car. Do you spend more time at your house or in the car? Either put a house in the comment section, a car, or just crying. You have 3 options this time. If you spend more time at your house, put the house. If you spend more time in your car, put a car. Or put some teardrops if you're out there in them streets. If you don't got the car or the house and the wind's blowing, put some teardrops below. It's still a bed. Thank you, Stardashians. What is that guy that comments? Okay, someone put the car. I think I'm with you guys. We spend more time in the damn car. Hi, Mint Viper. Welcome. This is horrible. We're all going to hell together. Okay, he said unfortunately. I know it's sad. Eric, hope you're doing. Hey, Corey. Oh, oh no, doing tax. Oh my God, please don't talk about taxes. That's a whole other story. Let me see here. If you have hair on your head, put a man with some hair. If you don't have any hair, put a bowling ball in the comment section. You either got hair on your head, a man with some hair in the head, or a woman with some hair in the head, or else you got a bowling ball. Who's got some hair left after all this shit? Okay, Stardashian still has some hair. What is that guy? He took the bowling ball with the pin. You guys are crazy. Oh, if you have a fireplace at your house, put some fire in the comment section, or put some teardrops, because you're broke and poor like 90% of the rest of the population. Do you have a fireplace at your house? Or put some teardrops because you haven't got there yet. You haven't got that fireplace yet. Somehow, he said, somehow he has some hair left. He hasn't pulled it all out yet. I'm over here waiting to make some money. It's like, hey, Nightbot. Nightbot is going crazy. I love the Nightbot. The Nightbot is doing her job. Hey, Nightbot. Go, Nightbot. Let's get that money, Nightbot. Nightbot, bot. He's got the teardrops. Oh, you don't got the fireplace. I don't got the fireplace either. It's the broke stream. No, just like, we don't got no fireplace. Oh, okay. Let me see. If you got some milk in the refrigerator, almond milk, oat milk, or regular milk, put a milk jug or milk, I don't know what, milk container in the comment section. You don't see the Nightbot? The Nightbot's going cray-cray over here. She says, meet me here for an interview on Glam Parents. Yeah, you guys make sure and check out what the Nightbot's saying. She has a lot of my different channel handles. I went to film school. I'm trying to create some shows. One's about glam parents. So if you're a grandparent, we'd like to interview you or someone you know who's a glam parent. And hopefully I'm going to turn that one into a soap opera with some seasoned people. Okay, you guys got milk at the house. What is that guy that comments? What's next to the milk? I think I have it blocked. Oh, I don't know why it's blocked. On everyone's channel. Oh, now you don't like the Nightbot anymore, Eric? You don't like that one? If you had a drink tonight, I'm talking about beer, wine, champagne, some shots. Put one of those in the comment section or put some teardrops. Let me know if you've been drinking while you've been streaming. Let me know if YouTube led you to drinking. What are those next to the eyeballs guy that comments? What are those? Are those balls? What are those? He hasn't been drinking. Okay, that's good. There's one sober person on our stream. Thank goodness for you. All right. If you've ever been in a car accident, please call me at 232. No, just like, okay, we got some sober people. That's good. That's good. All right. If you've ever been in a car accident, put some teardrops in the comment section. She said balls. I don't know what those are. I see the eyeballs and something right in front of it. What is that? Guy in the comments, what are those green things? Are those balls? What are those? Yes. It's... Oh, guy in the comments, he's been on a camel in Arizona and he's crying and it's hot. Oh my God. Is that someone I know? Is that a relative? Is Who is this, the ex-boyfriend? He got the desert and the camel. Who the hell is that? They look like they lived in Arizona. I seen the cactus and the camel. And they're crying because it's so hot. Well, who is that? Who has come to my street? They're crying on there. Oh, if you got a woman, put a woman in the comment section or put your hand. You got a woman or you got your hand? Are you sleeping with a woman tonight or are you sleeping with your hand? Let me know. If you're a woman, put a man. If you got a man at the house, or put a hand. I think that's probably someone it might be an ex-boyfriend, Stardashians. Who knows who that person is? Guy that comments, it's a guy. And they're over there burning up. Maybe that's someone in Las Vegas. It's one or the other. They're crying because it's too hot and they see cactus and camels. Guy that comments, do you got a woman at the house or do you got your hand? Let me know. Who are you going to sleep with tonight? The teddy bear? I don't know. Well, at least you got something to keep you company. At least your hand is there if no one else is there, guy that comments. The Stardashian, you better hold on to your woman. He's got the little dancing lady. All right, let me look at my emojis. Let me see here. Have you ever crank called someone? If you've ever crank called someone, put a little phone in the comment section or put some crying because you haven't lived life yet. You never crank called one, huh? Why is that finger pointing at me? Forget you, guy that comments. He quit pointing at me. He's calling you hot. Oh, thank you. I'm spicy. Thank you, guy that comments. I didn't know that, Stardashian. I'm behind on the lingo. Thank you for keeping me updated. I didn't know what was going on. Thank you. I feel so moved because the only thing he has is his hand. Okay, so what did I just ask? What question did I just ask? I forgot what I asked you guys. I'm looking for the emojis. Oh, have you ever crank called someone? If you've ever crank called someone, put a little telephone. Oh God, I'm serious. I'm behind the times. This is sad, you guys. Let me tell you something. This is sad when it's a Thursday night and I'm sitting over here in the Ralph's parking lot waiting for an order, okay? You guys see Ralph's over there? So don't feel bad if you just got your hand. I'm sitting in the parking lot at a Ralph's on a Thursday night. This is pretty sad, waiting to make some money. If you thought your life was bad, at least you're not in the Ralph's parking lot like me at 9:18 at night. The Stardashian. What is that? What did you do, Stardashian? What are those, babies? Do you have two babies? What are those, the Stardashians? If you crank called someone before are those telephones? I don't know what that is. What did the Stardashians drop? If you've ever crank called someone, put a telephone in the comment section or put some teardrops. Nope, you never crank called someone? Oh my gosh, Stardashian. Have you seen, there's some apps where you could crank call some people. I've done that before on my other channel. It's so funny. It could sound like the police are calling somebody. You never crank called nobody? It's an X. Oh, okay, it's an X. It's an XX. Okay. 2 X's. Okay. So you guys haven't crank called anybody. Oh my God, you guys got to try it out. There's an app where you could crank call people. You can act like the policemen are there, like your refrigerator's running. It's a really cool thing to do on your live channel. I crank call a few of my friends. You could call your exes and all kinds of crazy stuff. You guys got to try it out. Okay, let's see here. If you've ever been to the ocean, put the ocean in the comment section or put some teardrops. He said, that's funny. Oh my God. Yeah, it is funny. I wish I had the app so I could show you. I've done it before on my other channel. I've called my friend BB. It made it sound like a guy or a girl was calling her because she was messing with her man. She's like, I don't know who this is. You guys gotta do it. I think it's called a prank app or something. Okay, so guy that comments has been to the ocean. All right, I'm done doing taxes for day. I still have a bunch of deductions to figure out. Oh my God, Canadian. I hate doing taxes, but then I'm like, do I want to pay somebody or not? I haven't even begun to look at mine. I have a letter from last year. I got to deal with that too. Okay, so the Stardashans has been to the ocean too. And Canadian, I think you've been to the ocean too. Oh God, why do you guys got to talk about the taxes? Come on now, I'm trying to forget about the taxes. All right, let's see. Oh gosh, what is another good one to ask? I do them myself and pretty much everyone in my, oh my God, and everybody in your family too. That's a lot of work to do. I sometimes do my daughters too, and I'm like, oh God, why did I say I'd do this? I'll always be like, oh, I'll do it, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said I would. I might have to ask you for some advice, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong over here? Guy that comments, is that a heart or a kissy face? Has your heart ever been broken? Put a broken heart if someone broke your heart before in the comment section. Has anyone broke your heart? Has anyone made you cry? Have you been cheated on? No one wants to answer that one. Let me go look through my emojis. I need to go look over here, see what other ones we got available. Oh, the Stardashans had their heart broken. I think most of us have had our heart broken before. I used to think that men didn't get cheated on. I thought they were the cheaters. But some of these women cheat too. I don't know which ones, but I know there is some. So, those bad women over there. I don't know why they do those poor men like that. Let me look in the comment section. Let me see what type of emojis we can put over here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, emojis. We're going over into the emoji section. Okay. If never cheated on, used for something. Never cheated on, just used for, oh, okay. That's good that you've never been cheated on. Because it freaking majorly sucks when you've been cheated on. And that's just saying it nicely. But if you've ever been cheated on, it's, you can't even sleep at night without thinking about plotting to kill somebody. No, just, what does that mean? No love rocks check. What the heck does that mean, guy that comments? No love rock check. What the heck does that mean? No cheated on? You never had your heart broken? That's good, guy that comments. You are lucky. If you've ever been to a country bar, drop the emoji that has a cowboy hat on, or put a crying face. If you've been to a country bar, I need to see an emoji with the country hat on, or crying with prism. You said heart? What the heck does that mean? What does that mean, Canadian? Oh, do I like it better with prism? I like it. I like prism a lot, but Stardashian Eric said that it wasn't working really well when he came to my stream, that it was like fuzzy or something like that. Or that my lips were moving but you couldn't hear nothing, something. I like it. But I think it might be the reason why my phone is overheating. Okay, guy that comments has been to the country bar. I like going to the country bars. They're fun. I like country music. Guy that comments got, what is that? Guy that comments got the cowboy hat. Has, I don't know what the first one is. I see a blonde girl and some smiling, but what does that emoji mean that's before the girl? The Stardashians, you haven't been to a country bar yet? You gotta go. He said, I won't know till I try it. It lags a lot if you are continually moving. Okay. Yeah, you gotta try it, Canadian. Uh-oh, we got a customer finally. See it? You see how my phone doesn't make any noise? We've been sitting here. We finally got a customer. Chipotle. So you guys are off the hook for a little bit. Picking up a person, I guess. Okay. So we're rolling, you guys. So when I pick up my customer, I'm going to put it on mute and hide the comments. It has been fun asking you guys all these questions with the emojis, and I plan on doing it again. Cowgirl. What? Oh, is it cowgirl? Okay. Mike said he's going to use it when he does his bike tune-up. All right, right on. You got a cowgirl, the Stardashians, but you never been to a country club, a country bar? But the guy that comments has been, huh? All right, you guys are welcome to camp out on my stream. I'm picking up somebody. Where's Chipotle at? Either put a little camping emoji if you're gonna camp out, or put a car like you're parking there and enjoy the view. That's his emoji. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what, no, it's his emoji. Okay, I was wondering what that little creature thing was. All I seen was like a brown spot. What? If you fart on a girl, did you fart on a girl? No, I hope he did not. I hope your friend did not do that. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see here. We're at Chipotle. We'll make sure no one runs into the back of me. I've arrived. You guys have a good night. Chill out on my stream. Pop in and out or enjoy the ride. But it will be muted and the comments hidden. Love y'all. Thank you for coming through. I'm going to drive and make this money for a little bit longer. Then I'm going home and going to bed. This emoji looks like you took a fart on somebody. I hope not. All right, you guys, here they come. Bye. Love y'all. Bye. Jesus Christ. There's stop signs that people just roll through. They don't even stop at the stop sign. They just keep on going. LA drivers are some of the worst drivers. I hate to say it. They're like wild with it. It's like they don't even obey the laws out here. They just roll through the stop sign. Hey, Brittany. I just seen you right now. Thank you for coming in, girl. I'm tired. Aren't you tired today? Are you still up? Because I know you can stay up longer than me. I tried to like go home and I could not sleep for the life of me last night. I was like just up. That wind I think scares the hell out of me. What are you doing, Brittany? Can you hear me? We're playing like an emoji game earlier. Oh, we got another customer. Okay, let's make this money. Let's see who we got. Hey, Queen of Hustling, welcome in. Okay. There will be a blip. What time is that supposed to happen? Isn't it late already? Everybody's been talking about that moon and I haven't even got a chance to look at it. Is it between certain hours? It sounds pretty though. I like those blood orange drinks. How are you and your son doing and your family? I know I'm tired. Oh my God, I hope she's not still working because you guys go even earlier than me. I'm ready to go to bed now. We've been playing an emoji game where you answer in emojis. You either put a crying face if the answer's no, or if it pertains to you, you put the emoji. Like if you have a cat, you put a cat in the comment section. If you don't have a cat, you put a crying face. I'm tired. If you're tired, put some Z's in the comment section, or put a sad face if you're, I don't know about sad face, but yeah, put a sad face if you're still trying to stay up all night long. That's probably Brittany. You're at home. Oh, thank God. I went to the house to use the restroom, but I came back out because I made some money, but I was trying to make a little bit more. I got a bill. I got a couple more bills that I got to pay. I have enough to pay, but I like to have some more money on top of that. Oh, Queen said, I'm not remotely tired at all. I'm looking forward to watching the lunar eclipse. Oh, that's awesome. When is that? Is it already started? All right. 12:39. Oh, dang. It starts really late. What time is it where you're at, Queen? Because right now it's barely 9:39 right now. I'm going to have to hide the comments, you guys, once again, because I'm picking up a customer, and put you guys on mute. You guys could camp out on my stream with a little tent, or park your car, whatever you'd like to do, one or the other, and enjoy the view as I roll around. It's only 10:39 there. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm hiding the comments, you guys. It's all good. Bye. Thank you, Queen. Thank you guys for understanding. Hide chat. Mic on, mic off. 2:29. Ooh. You guys stay up late. Shoo. I'll be in a coma at 2:29. I hope. Where's this one going to? El Segundo? I don't mind going to El Segundo. We could roll. We could roll to El Segundo and get this little bit of money. Just make this money. Money! I'm delirious at 10 o'clock at night. Rolling all day and night. Tired as can be. I think I'll go till 11, maybe. Probably after doing this one and then trying to head back. It'll probably be about 11. That's long enough. I'll just go to bed and try to wake up a little bit earlier than I did today. But I did lift some weights today, so that made me a little bit later. But it's important that I get that in. It does feel so good lifting weights. Lifting weights above your head helps to burn calories and build muscle. I so need it. Yes. Right, I need some water too. It feels like it's already Friday night. I told you guys, out here in California, Thursday night is like the new Friday. All the college kids are already hitting the clubs and the bars. Alright, Satellite Boulevard. So we gotta go up a little bit further to pick up my customer. This is at the light, 300 feet. Is this Satellite or the next one? Let me see, where are they at? Well, I think they're around here. They're not on the freeway, so I gotta get over to the next lane, but these cars are coming fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna jump over here and pray they don't run into the back of me. Alright, thank God. Thank you. Whew. That was a little scary there. I like going to El Segundo. It's kind of cute. And they got a few good restaurants over there. And I used to work in El Segundo, so I don't mind going there. It brings back memories, good memories of being over there. I have a lot of good friends from when I worked in El Segundo. I used to work for 20th Century Fox at MySpace. So some of those friends, I don't talk to them every day, but they're still like my friends on Facebook. And everybody who worked at MySpace was really unique and creative and ambitious and fun. They were like the coolest people ever at MySpace, honestly. Hella cool people. All walks of life and everything. It was a really fun place to work at. I'm glad I got the opportunity to work there. I love social media, so that was a perfect place for me, and entertainment and music. Alright, let's see. My friends there were wild too. But in a fun, good way. This is it? I'm hoping this is it. It's trying to tell me to go a little bit further down the street. I don't know if this is my person. It might be Abby. More days. Hey, Meat Puppet, welcome in. I just dropped somebody off in El Segundo. Are you guys all gonna watch the moon? Queen said it doesn't start till 2:29 in the morning where she's at. I'll be in bed. I doubt I'll be surprised. But last night I didn't get much sleep either because this wind is scary. Brittany, how many more days to your birthday, Brittany? 12 more days. The countdown has begun. Oh, I was talking to this lady from Iran earlier, and she said their New Year's is on March 20th, which marks the beginning of spring. So spring is March 20th. All these years I thought I was a spring baby, but my birthday's March 3rd. Just to find out I'm a winter baby. I shared that with everybody because I didn't know that till like, I don't know, in the last year or two. My entire life I thought I was a spring baby. But no wonder why it rains so much. It's still winter time. But that's cool. I think it's kind of cool. It kind of fits my personality. I like the rain. And I like bodies of water, like the lakes and the oceans and the river and the falls. I love everything that's like with water. Okay. Manhattan Beach. Do I want to go that way? No. I'm trying to go head more towards my part of town. I'm trying to go home now. I'm tired. I'm gonna put it on here, but I'm heading towards the house. Let's do that. Let's see if we get anybody. I highly doubt it, but we could try. Oh shoot. No. Edit. Cancel. Back. Home. That's where we're going. Alright. I'm heading home now, you guys. I'm tired. I'll just restart tomorrow. I wish I would have made some more money today, but I don't know what I did today. I don't know where I got caught up. That's why it's better to start earlier in the day. It gives you more hours to play with. Because I could stay up till like 2 and do this, but I do not feel like it today. I am tired. I swear to God, I don't know what time. I think I went to sleep like 3 or later because that wind just kept me up, and I don't even think I had caffeine in my system. The wind just scares me. Do you guys get scared by the wind? Earlier today, I was by the McDonald's and they're building a hospital, and everything was like flying around. I'm like, oh my God, if something falls off that hospital and I'm down here, it's just over. Game over for me. I know that the wind might not seem that scary, but there's been people actually in California sitting at a light like this, and an entire tree fell on this woman and killed her. So the wind can be very dangerous. So remember that, you guys, as you're out there either walking or driving, the wind is dangerous. And I tell everybody the story. By where I live, someone got ran over because it was raining and it was nighttime and it was foggy, and someone didn't see them at the intersection and ran them over. So remember that the weather, it can be very, very dangerous. We like to think we're invincible, but many people have shown us that we are not invincible, that we do not live forever, that we know of anyway. So. And life is very fragile. Take care of it, guard it, because it's the only one we have. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going home, because last night I picked up some kids as the last ride, and I had my little props that people could take pictures with, and they just trampled all over it. Like, instead of like picking it up or put it on the chair. So a couple of my little props, they broke off from the stick. So now I got to get some tape or some glue and put them back on. See, that's the wind. Do you guys hear that? That's the wind. That's pretty heavy wind. And the ocean's right there. Last time it was raining and pouring, I went down the street. It was so scary. Because if the rain's coming too hard, I could get pushed into the ocean over there. No joke. I didn't think I could until that day it was raining a lot. I'm like, oh my God. With that water flowing, you could be pushed into the ocean. They should put signs up like, look, do not end up in the ocean. Trying to drive through this heavy rain and flooding. Alright, I'm listening to a station where they're getting ready to see this moon. Blood orange moon. Whatever it's called. Like a red orange moon. I think last year me and my friend Craig went looking for it. We never got to see it. Some type of moon. It sounds like the same thing we looked for before. Feels like it's the weekend already. What time will the lunar eclipse take place in Los Angeles tonight?
What time will the lunar eclipse take place in Los Angeles tonight?
Full blood moon. Okay, that's what it's called. Full blood moon. Interesting.
Ultra fire cervical hair pillow.
I gotta go make sure and check out Queen's stream. I haven't been on her stream for a long time. Go see what's going on her page.
Set your alarm clocks because early tomorrow morning we are getting not just a total lunar eclipse, but a blood moon eclipse. The moon will appear blood red when Earth blocks most of the light shining on its surface. Most of the Western Hemisphere will have the best view, and it all starts around 12:55 Eastern. It's in right after midnight and is expected to last more than 3.5 hours. Now NASA is sharing the best ways to catch the eclipse and what it reveals about our closest cosmic neighbor. NASA Artemis 3 and LRO project scientist Noah Petro is here to tell us all about that. Noah, thanks for coming on. I know it's not often that the Earth is positioned precisely between the moon and the sun, so how rare is this, and why does it turn the moon red?
Yeah, a couple great questions. So the rarity is because we have to have that perfect alignment. So we may have partial eclipses 2 or 3 times a year, but we really don't get total eclipses but for a few times every few years. We won't have another eclipse like this one where the entire breadth of the country, in fact North and South America, will be able to see this until 2048. So tomorrow morning, tonight's eclipse will be very special. Now why it turns that beautiful
2048.
blood red color.
Yeah.
Well, tonight you go out before sunset, you watch the sunset and the sky turns red. Well, that same process is why we see a red moon, because during an eclipse, the shadow of the Earth falls across the surface of the moon, and the red hue of every sunrise and every sunset on the planet is projected onto the lunar surface. And so when you see the total eclipse tomorrow morning or late tonight, when you see the moon turn that red color, you can thank Earth's magnificent atmosphere for causing that red color.
And NASA happens to have a few missions on and around the moon right now. So what are you hoping to learn from those images and the data they collect and how the eclipse impacts them?
Absolutely. So, lunar eclipses are special events, but for spacecraft in orbit around the moon, such as our Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter or Blue Ghost Mission 1 that's on the surface of the moon, eclipses are quite challenging. You lose the sun, the source of your power. So for the LRO spacecraft, we're actually going to be turning off our instruments to preserve battery power. And for cell phone users, it's like putting yourself on low power mode so that we don't degrade the battery. For Blue Ghost Mission 1, they have an opportunity to actually take a picture of the Earth during the eclipse. So when you're looking at the moon during the eclipse, know that there's a spacecraft on the surface looking back at us. Now, previously, LRO has made measurements of the cooling of the surface of the moon during an eclipse. When the moon goes in the Earth shadow, the sun disappears, and the moon cools down. We've actually been able, in the past, to measure how quickly the surface cools, telling us something about the properties of the surface. So it's not just a beautiful event, but there are things to learn about our nearest neighbor in space.
And you're working on NASA's Artemis 3 mission right now.
We got a
Mission to the
customer.
lunar South Pole. What are you most excited for in this new era of lunar exploration?
Oh, I'm excited for the mysteries yet to be discovered on the lunar surface. We know from the Apollo samples that we collected over 50 years ago that we have an incomplete understanding of the history of the moon. We use that history.
Got a customer right now, so I'm gonna mute it out and hide the chat again.
Earth is largely erased. That history is preserved on the surface of the moon. So when we go explore the moon and when we go to the South Pole with Artemis 3, we're hoping to collect samples that will help us tell the story of the earliest few hundreds of millions of years of the Earth-Moon system. A story that's largely gone on the Earth, but very well preserved on the moon. I'm also excited for the journey that we're all taking together for this. Artemis is not just about the 2 crew members that are going to be going to the surface, the 2 crew members that will be staying in orbit. It's about our shared history and shared exploration of the moon.
Ooh, I don't even see the moon right now.
Thank you.
I need to look up in the sky and see if I can see it anywhere. I think it should be going on right now. They said for 3 hours. 12:30 Eastern time would make it around now, I would imagine.
Been in a car accident? Here's exactly how to get every dollar you're owed. If you've been in a car accident in the last year, even as a passenger,
I don't see the moon anywhere. Do you guys see the
maybe
moon?
even over $100,000 without even realizing it. But most people never check what their case.
This car next door is grooving.
The moon has a really big month.
My freaking
March.
customer
We have a total
canceled.
lunar eclipse on the way. That's where the moon starts to darken, almost looks like it's disappearing, and then all of a sudden it turns this really deep blood orange color. The last time we had a total lunar eclipse was back in 2022. And now we've got one for March 2025. We want to explain what's happening and some tips on how you can see the total lunar eclipse. Should be a pretty cool sight. All right, coming up, March 13th to the 14th. So the night of the 13th into the morning of the 14th, we've got the full moon. It's called the full warm moon. There's also a couple other words: the eagle moon, the goose moon, the crow comes back moon, the wind strong moon. That's actually really good for Indiana because we've got March being our windiest month of the year on average, and the sugar moon. But we're talking about the full warm moon because you can start seeing more warm activity, but then also kind of these the Native Americans would see these larvae kind of on the barks of some of these thawing trees, and so they would call it the full warm moon. But because we have a total lunar eclipse, we get to call it a full blood warm moon. That's when the moon is going to look red. We're going to have an hour or 2 in the middle of the night.
Woo! Tired.
The moon, and it is red as a blood orange out there. So how can we see it? What's going on?
I should have
How is
bought
this even
some
possible? So we've got
blood
our
orange
course
drink and had it at
we've
the
got the moon
house.
going around in its orbit, and due to the
Whoa, this
position
dude's
of
about
the
to get
moon
ran over in the middle of the
relative
night,
to the Earth,
walking on the
relative,
side of this
to our side, and its
highway.
line of sight to the sun. We've got our different phases, right? We're constantly changing every single night. You have different moon rises, moon sets, and different phases. Well, the only time you can have a total lunar eclipse is on the night of a full moon. Of course, it doesn't happen every full moon. It's actually kind of rare. Sometimes, maybe every other year, maybe a couple year stretch, or maybe even a few times in a year. It's all different. But it really depends on how the moon is exactly positioned in accordance with the sun. So, in this perspective, we kind of are imagining that the sun is kind of in the front of the screen looking towards the Earth. So you illuminate one half
go.
The moon is kind
This
of on
poor
the
dude's
backside
gonna
of
get
the Earth,
ran
but it's
over.
just off enough that the sunlight can still get around the Earth and hit the moon, and we have a beautiful full moon. We get them, you know, every 28
I
days.
can't
So
wait to
it's
take
on a
my
cycle. But what
beauty
happens
rest tea
when
tonight.
the moon was directly on the other side of
Knock
the
out.
Earth? Well, if you're completely in the Earth's shadow, penumbra will actually turn
Do
red.
we see the
We wanna
moon
talk about
anywhere?
why it turns red and the timing of when it will be red for the
I don't
total
see the
lunar eclipse.
moon.
All right. Highly in-depth
Wait.
visualization from NASA.
Oh, I see the moon. It's starting to look
By
black.
the way, here's the sun.
The moon is starting to look
Got the
black.
sunlight rays hitting the Earth. One half
Whoa.
illuminated. This orangey black color, those are showing you all the sun's rays, but notice how they get darker right here on the far side of the
That
Earth.
is so cool.
Well, when you're in the total shadow of the Earth, what happens is the sunlight is going right over the North Pole and the South Pole. A lot of the blues and the whites, the cooler colors, are eliminated from the atmosphere as they're at sunset and sunrise. You know, when you're at sunset and sunrise, it's beautiful, right? You get the oranges, you get the reds. Well, as the sunlight is passing through constant sunset and sunrise there at the North Pole and South Pole, that light is actually cast onto the moon. So all Earth's sunrises and sunsets are what we see on the face of the moon, and that's why it looks red. So, Indianapolis, you know, this is what a beautiful sunset will look like. You're looking at Monument Circle. All this color, all the reds and oranges are the colors that are actually cast on the moon, while these blues are not. They're kind of scattered off towards space, and that's the reason why we can get the moon to look red. Here's another way to look at it. This is actually kind of the perspective from the moon itself. Look at all these color wavelengths. You've got the cooler colors, and then here you've got the red color, right? Look how that's kind of cast a little bit closer to the Earth. So if the moon was sitting right here, it would get more of the oranges and reds rather than the brighter whites and blues. Those would be off towards the side. You can actually see all
The
the
hell?
sunrises and sunsets taking place around the Earth. But that's the reason
nutcase
why
throwing
it is
stuff.
red. In fact, NASA has this cool visualization. Imagine if you were standing on the moon and you're looking back off towards the Earth. This is what it would look like. You know, it'd be a total solar eclipse for you on the moon. But you see this cast of light all the way around the Earth. Remember when we had that total solar eclipse? It's kind of what it looked like, but we're just switching who has the moon and who has the Earth, you know, who's blocking the sun. But if you're standing on the moon, it would look red because you have all those sunrises and sunsets cast right on you. So that's why we are red. So let's talk about the timing, right? We understand how it works, but we want to see it. We want to get a cool photo. We've got to get up in the middle of the night. We have everything in Eastern Daylight Time. Total lunar eclipse is technically starting 11:57 on March 13th, but really March 14th will be the time. As the as the moon is kind of getting behind the Earth, imagine these are the shadows of the Earth. You've got the penumbra and the umbra. So in the penumbra, we're talking more about partial shadow there. You're going to start to see the moon get darker. But the umbra, that is the full direct shadow of the moon. So as the moon gets in this, as it's kind of falling in the sky just a little bit closer to the horizon, you're going to see it go from pure white, kind of like a full moon, to all of a sudden 50% of the moon starts to get covered there just after 1 o'clock, early in the morning, 1:09 a.m. 50% begins. But notice, from our perspective, it'll actually be kind of hard to see this red color at first. It might just kind of look darker. In fact, it might just look like a crescent moon. You'll start to see some of it disappear. Now let's continue to play it out. By 2:26, totality begins. All of a sudden, you know, the moon's getting darker and darker and darker, but before it completely goes away, it just flashes back up in this red and orange color. It's going to be beautiful, but totality begins there at 2:26. I mean, we're talking in the middle of the night. You're going to have to set an alarm either really late or really early, depending on your sleep schedule. Greatest eclipse time, just right around 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. These are the same exact times for everyone across North America and South America. You just got to adjust adjust for your time zone, but the same time will be happening. You know, folks in San Francisco will see the same exact view at the same standard type of time, UTC, as they're seeing in New York City. So this is what we're looking at, about 3 o'clock, 2:59 technically, the greatest eclipse that you're going to want to look up. It's going to look its deepest red and orange color. It's going to be beautiful. But then, can't last forever. The moon, and notice how this kind of happens once we're in the full shadow. There's no any kind of light coming in towards the moon other than those sunrises and sunsets around the outer edge of the Earth. So we're sitting pretty right for a while. And also, every total lunar eclipse has a different time frame on how long it lasts, because notice how this one's kind of cutting towards the top half of the shadow ring. This white line shows you the shadow ring, essentially, kind of cutting through. The total lunar eclipse would last longer if it was kind of taking a direct path in the middle. It would have a little bit more time. But hey, we're still getting some good time with this. 3 o'clock. We push it out. Totality ends by 3:31. So really, there's only about an hour to see the total lunar eclipse. So you've got to get up and look at it. I would suggest 3 o'clock, but you can still see it by about 3:30. And then all of a sudden, you'll start to see the moon kind of darken and disappear, and you'll start to see a sliver of light again, kind of another crescent moon. As this kind of fades away, you'll start to see the white again. 50% partial, see where we're going? Just kind of the exact opposite now. Just after 4:30, and then everything is done by 6 o'clock in the morning. We're waking up, you're seeing the moon set, normal full moon at that point. But you can only have it on a full moon, because otherwise the moon is not anywhere near the Earth's shadow. It's way off, kind of in different parts of its orbit. Only on a full moon can this take place.
It sounds like it's going to be beautiful. I've already seen the moon. It has like some black at the bottom.
Right, who's going to be able to see it?
If you hit replay a few minutes ago,
in North America,
you'll see it.
And most of South America. Now you kind of see this blue line. We'll kind of have a little bit more of a partial lunar eclipse, but very close to full. Even parts of eastern South America there towards Brazil, very eastern portions of Argentina and Uruguay. But here in the U.S., everyone gets to be able to. Now the question is, are you clear enough to see it? Hopefully you don't have clouds at night. You want to be able to see it, but everyone in Canada and the U.S. will be able to. Now Alaska and Hawaii kind of in that partial there, just a little bit suffer to get the full effect, but we're still kind of in a good zone for us. The other side,
I got my green shamrocks on. Only 4 days left till St. Patrick's Day.
The lunar eclipse will actually be later this year, but it's on the other side of the Earth, so we won't be able to see it here in the U.S. So this is our chance to see it for 2025. So this is kind of a composite. A lot of photographers take these. Really cool, right? As we see the moon kind of dipping.
I'm so tired.
It's not going to be at this level of horizon. This is a previous lunar eclipse, but in the past, lunar eclipses have actually changed history. I just picked 2 different times. These are both in BC, but at 413 BC, at the 91st Olympiad, it was that year, it actually delayed the Athenian army for 27 days, and actually that was bad news for them. If they kept going, they probably would have been more successful, but they camped out a little bit later, kind of delayed their operation because they saw the total lunar eclipse and kind of rethought things. You know, a lot of times if you had a total lunar eclipse, you saw the moon just turn red all of a sudden, that blood orange type of red, and then you go, okay, something's up, something's not good, maybe we need to change our plans. But it actually didn't work out for them. And then Alexander the Great, 331 BC, the battle with the Assyrians was also delayed. It was delayed, but then eventually the battle was won. But it kind of held off for a few more days just because of the total lunar eclipse. So sometimes it has changed history. Will it change history this time? Probably not, but hopefully it may change your slip history just a little bit tonight of just trying to get a cool photo. But once again, right around 3 o'clock.
He has a lot of information on that lunar eclipse. I don't know how he knows all that, but that's a lot to remember. A lot to know.
This night sky has been pretty active for 2025. We have the full planetary alignment. Some it's kind of hard to see, and some of you definitely need a telescope. But now here in March, we got a
Your girl is tired. Spices expired.
So make sure you look up in the middle of the night, March 13th into March 14th.
I don't know if that means, okay, since they keep on saying 3 a.m., 2:30 a.m. Eastern time, we're over here in Pacific Standard Time. So does that mean like right now? Because we're 2 hours behind. So 11, I mean, 10, it's almost 11, 12, 1. I don't know, I think we still got some time. 2:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So I'm gonna start looking for it at midnight. I'm gonna have to go online and Google it to see exactly when it's supposed to be. Thank you everyone who stopped by and blessed my streams or my short videos. I'm probably gonna do one more video tonight. What was the spice of your day, or what added spice to your day? Like, what was the highlight of your day? I'll probably do one more of those. I've been trying to do them every evening. I just check in and say what added spice to my day, and then I ask you guys the same thing, like, what was the highlight or spice of your day? All right, let me get in here. Gather up all my belongings. If it cuts off, it's because I'm underground. And if I'm up, maybe I'll get up. Maybe I'll set the alarm so I can see the whole thing. All right, you guys.